Last time on the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown.
Katie Gordon.
Heck yeah.
14 cowboys moved in.
Can I ask how big that knife is?
Big enough.
Big enough. It looks like it.
And I know how to use it.
And the tensions had already begun to flare.
I'd sure appreciate if you don't ever ride in front of me again, dude.
What?
That's like the worst thing you can do.
Don't ever ride in front of me again, brother. Ever.
There's a lot of little things that are unwritten. That is like one of the first things you do not do. That's just rude. It's like slapping them in the face. Ah!
The competition kicked off.
Colton, run up, run up, run up, run up!
The green team struggled and lost the first challenge.
They're in a bind. Yep.
Don't lose them all for one.
It's going to get rough.
After veering off during the challenge, Colton was sent packing.
Pack your personals and hit the trail. You're done.
And now there are 13 cowboys left. Who will ride on? And who will be sent home in the next elimination? Only one will take home the $50,000 worth of cattle, an Arrowquip Q-Catch cattle chute, and a rawhide portable corral. Who will win the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown?
It's a new morning. It's our first immunity challenge, and I'm excited to see kind of what we get to do.
Good morning. Morning. Okay, cowboys. Today's your first immunity buckle challenge. This is an individual competition and a chance for you to show us your riding and roping skills. Whoever wins today gets this Montana Silversmith immunity buckle, and you'll be safe from the next elimination.
I'm excited about the Immunity Buckle Challenge because it showcases who I am and me and my horse and our skills, and it also gives me the opportunity to not have that word saying I may go home. The Immunity Buckle is going to save me.
Now, you'll each be barrel racing and calf roping. On go, you're going to run a traditional 3-barrel pattern. Then once you've completed the course and you're back in the box, we'll let the calf go. Catch as catch can, tie 3 legs, throw your hands up in the air, and we'll call time. We're gonna see who can do this fastest. That's what it's about today. Helping me judge again will be Buddy Schnaufer and Cash Myers.
The immunity buckle challenges are really nice when you can show not just the judges, but the other team that you can handle the rope. You can ride a horse. You become a little higher up. You're more of an asset now.
Katie Jo Gordon.
Katie Jo's up.
Slow down and be fast.
My confidence level right now is pretty high.
Let's go, Katie!
I won the USTRC finals when I was 18. All I gotta do is get my calf tied down and let everybody come chase me.
Go!
Come on, Katie! Nice!
She looks like she might run a barrel or two, boys.
Yep.
Starting out, I was a little bit nervous. My horse had never seen a barrel pattern, but we got it done and we moved on to something we could do better. Whoa.
She's out, ride her horse. Good job keeping her horse in there.
There she is.
Rope the neck, horse stop. Calf's not being very cooperative.
Flanking a calf that's bigger than me is very, very hard.
Work for her.
It's all about leverage and, timing and getting it down.
There, girl.
You got him now. Go
Got
on.
him down.
But it's luck of the draw. If you get one of the big ones, you're gonna have a harder time.
Yeah. Look at her.
Got him tight. And she's done.
I feel like I held my own and showed them that it doesn't matter about size, it's all about try.
Who we got up now?
Juan Carlo, Rio Grande, Texas.
Yes, sir. Go,
He's off. I'm a little bit of an arena guy. I do a little bit in the arena. I do a little bit out in the field, out in the brush. A little more controlled outgoing at it, not quite so fast. In my rodeo career, I won 80, 90 buckles. So, it's game on. All right, to the box. Let's see if he can get him out and get him roped.
Go ahead, sir. Bam, right there.
Right now I feel good about my run. I went out there and gave it my best. I set the tone.
There you go, JC. All right. There you go,
Bam.
JC. You ready, cowboy?
Ride that sucker now.
No, never barrel raced. Have no desire to barrel race.
But I'm here for one reason. I want to win.
Jackson Taylor, Texas cowboy. Show out.
Oh, he's doing a
wide on that first barrel there.
He decided to go the left barrel first. A little different strategy, but here he goes.
Yeah.
Number 2 looked a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better.
A lot better.
Seems like he's gonna be different.
Oh,
Didn't he just break pattern? He just broke pattern.
No time.
Broke pattern. Looks like had a little mistake here, broke pattern.
Yeah, do you want to flag him out?
Flag him out.
Rules are rules. He's disqualified.
Hey, Jackson, we went around the wrong way around the last barrel.
Just wasn't thinking right and didn't make the correct pattern. Hey, don't do that, y'all. Go around the other way on the blast barrel.
Let's 1 to the right and 2 to the left.
You know, Jackson called me out at elimination.
Jackson,
Yes, sir.
who on your team shouldn't be here?
Lonnie.
He can say whatever he wants to about me, but at least I can ride a cloverleaf pattern.
Only thing we hadn't really seen is a good barrel wreck yet.
Yeah, we,
No, we haven't seen that.
I don't know any cowboy that barrel races. Take time with it.
Oh, almost got off.
You might go watch your wife or your girlfriend do it.
Fast early.
But not no cow puncher, not a ranch cowboy.
Just right.
He goes. Good job on the barrel.
Really good job.
Good
Best
job.
barrel run we've seen so far. This is a challenging event, but
Yeah.
I'm ready to see a little action.
Got him.
Oh, he's over the horn. He's over the horn.
I am never living this down.
Stay hooked.
It's like, oh, you're that guy that pretty much was sitting on your horse's neck. Like, you know, riding some buck.
Line him out. Oh, he got a bite. That nerve's gonna hurt.
That's
Right around the neck. That looks good.
Rope, girl, rope.
Oh, tough luck.
She's really disappointed in herself,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You know, it was a mental game. I got in my own head, and it got to me.
He's tangled up pretty good in that rope right there. See if he can get it worked out.
I thought my run was pretty decent. I kind of got a little tangled up there at the end. But I literally, I think I tied the calf while being tangled up in the rope.
He did a good job, got him tied up.
Those calves are pretty dang strong.
Jennifer Hudgens, Oklahoma guy.
Go on, Jen. Go ahead, Jen.
Yeah.
That looks a little better around the first barrel. That looked good right there.
You've done this before.
Hey, Hook.
I think the guys were really surprised to see 3 barrels. I know I was. But a good barrel racer is a good horseman. And any good cowboy should be able to get around the barrels.
Looked pretty good around the barrel race. Now let's see if she can get one around the neck and tie him down right here.
So I'm super excited to show some horsemanship skills and some roping skills as well.
See how it goes here.
Nodding for the calf.
Go on.
Get in there behind him, line him out. Oh, she got him.
He
got it good.
Go to that sucker. That's a cowgirl, huh? Come on, Jen, go.
Horse is staying on the end, keeping the rope pretty tight. Good, strong calf.
She's having a heck of a time because that horse isn't working.
Watch out.
Coming up on the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown.
Y'all get him saddled, boys. Come on.
We're moving. Everybody quit. We're moving.
Getting on a young horse that's kind of bronky like that, it just has your blood pumping.
Keep riding.
And later,
I had the whole thing under control the whole time.
You better check yourself because I'm not playing, kid. You're low man on the totem pole.
You're not my boss. We're competing against each other.
Watch out.
Get your rope, bud.
Whoa.
What just happened? Did you see it? Jen took a hard hit. A hard hit.
Hey, get a hold of that horse.
Grab that bay horse.
Yeah, I got it. Whoa.
It was kind of scary. She got mauled. Got the seat ripped out of her britches, actually.
That calf mocked her out. That could happen to anyone.
You done?
I can't. The calf knocked the air out of me, but I didn't break anything. You just get up, dust yourself off, and go back to it.
Keep going. Dig deep, Jen.
Cowboys don't quit.
That was a tough go right there. Started out really good. Showing a lot of determination to finish right here. Last time. Hope she's gonna be all right for the rest of the competition.
Yes.
You all right, cowgirl?
She's got a lot more grit than most of them do, for sure.
Yeah.
Who we got up now?
Cole, you ready?
Separating the men from the boys today, guys.
Texas Cowboy. Come on, Cole.
Go get him.
Go on, Cole. Be bad, son.
Good, smooth, under control.
One to the right, two to the left on time.
He is no barrel racer, but he's just taking his
Hey,
time.
taking his time. The only one I was worried behind me was Cole, and he made a hell of a run. Now we're gonna open up Old Bay a little bit.
Turn and burn, baby, turn and burn.
Man, freaking Cole, man. He's a big boy, and he came out and he put a whomping on it.
I feel real confident about my run. I mean, I really do. I had a clean run all the way through. I don't think I could have changed anything.
Time.
Good job, go!
All right. First of all,
Yes, sir.
Jennifer, you okay?
I'm good.
Okay, all right. Overall, great job. Everybody followed the rules except for old Top Hand Jackson. We had 8 times today, so there's no doubt but that all of you deserve to be here. But the top 3, Hunter, Juan Carlos, and Cole.
Right now, it is definitely going to be between me and Juan Carlos, and I'm anxious to see who's best man.
Hunter, minute 13, not bad.
Yeah.
But today, the Montana Silversmith Immunity Challenge buckle, 49 seconds, goes to Juan Carlos.
Yes, sir.
There you go, my man. Good job, good job. You're safe in the next elimination.
I'm safe from elimination. I feel pretty good. You know, it was a challenge that I came out on top.
Once again, I was really impressed with what I saw today, so I'll see you tomorrow for the next elimination challenge.
Yes, sir.
I've rope weight on that horse, and Dylan's tied down.
Let me tell you what my mindset is on this whole deal. This competition, man, it's own skill set, but this deal right here is also playing a complete mind game on you. I mean, I work every day, but when I go home in the evenings, I sit in that recliner and I kick back and I watch Gunsmoke or whatever. Like, I've got to chill out.
You have to have ice water in your veins for this competition. You have to not let your own mind get to you because it's grueling. We get up very, very early, you know, have to take care of our animals, have to try to take care of ourselves. It's hot. We sleep in a tent. It is hot.
You know myself, like the past 2 competitions, I felt like I kind of stumbled and been kind of stumbling through them. I'm beating myself up a little bit, but
I get it. I get it. Like, I got in my own head right there. You know, it's embarrassing. Nobody here thinks less of you. We all know you're a hand. Absolutely.
I wouldn't. I'll be completely honest, I wouldn't. I personally feel like I'm the one that needs to step up. I need to be on my A game.
My family lost half of our ranch. My siblings and I were all gonna be able to stay on the same family ranch now because we've had to downsize. That's not an option anymore, and this competition is so important to me because this is my head start. I'm gonna be able to have my own operation. Like, this means something to me. This isn't just a competition. This is my livelihood, and I need to fight for it.
Today's our next elimination challenge. Pretty excited. I don't know what it's going to be. There's absolutely no telling what these guys got us doing, and I'm really excited for them. Ready.
Going into the challenge today, the blue team has more manpower than we do. We on the green team are 1 man short, which means we're really gonna have to watch how we allocate our assets and how we divide our manpower. We really need to make sure we're on top and there's no mess ups. Today is extremely important.
All right, good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to your next challenge. Being able to break and train a horse is what we expect from all of you. So today, we're going to test your horse wrangling skills and your breaking skills. Behind you are 8 unbroken horses. Each team will need to gather the horses from the pasture and drive them to the large arena. Then as a team, you'll choose 2 horses to break, bridle, saddle, and ride. You've got 90 minutes. Time stops once you've done 2 revolutions in the round pen on each horse.
When we start colts at home, you know, it's a days-long process.
Now, a different cowboy must ride each horse. The team that loses this challenge, 1 person will be eliminated, will go home. Blue team, you're up first. Coming up.
Hey!
Keep going, Anna, keep going.
They're gonna get it done efficiently, it looks like to me.
Hey, y'all get him saddled, boys, come on.
Lonnie's over the fence. He's hesitant, he seems scared.
Stand on the ground and saddle him. Move, 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 move. If we lose, I mean, Lonnie's the one that held us up.
In Montana, when we did this, we got a lead horse in front, so they'll just follow that lead horse and kind of just keep pushing them. I train horses for a living, so I know horses, and you know, I'm definitely going to voice my opinion quite a bit more on this. Hopefully my teammates will listen to me because I've done this in Montana for many years.
She said she wants to be the lead horse.
I will be. I don't care who's
No,
the
that's
lead
fine.
horse.
I mean,
It's
you
just
know
an idea.
you know what you're doing.
I'm absolutely excited about this challenge. I'm gonna prove today that I'm just as good as hand as anybody else here.
Whichever bronc rider decides to go first, I'm gonna snub for you.
Yeah.
He's gonna snub for Lonnie.
Yeah.
Me and Jackson will be getting on the wild horses today. There's no question on it. And I can't wait. I'm ready to go. Like, I'm amped. Like, I have gotten out terrible. Like, I want to go right now. I love bucking horses.
All right, Blue Team, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's ride.
Got them all counted for anyhow.
I'm glad you can count to 8, Jackson. Whoa.
Looks like they're gonna send Hannah over to the barrel to maybe lead them on in.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the rest of them pushing them in that corner and bringing them up down that fence and kind of stringing them out right there.
Hey, we went the wrong way, ain't it, guys? The gate to the left side of that tree.
Looks like Juan Carlos went ahead of his team and opened the gate up.
Coming down that fence line over here to Hannah.
And she's gonna be out in front, try to lead them in.
Go on, Hannah. Hey. Go on, Hannah. Go on.
Hannah's having to run to stay out in front of him. Man.
Oh, yeah, she's
gotta
booking
let that horse go.
Pony Express rider trying to stay ahead of him right there, yeah. Looks like Jackson and Katie Joe, they're gonna keep them bunched up in the back. There's Lonnie kind of coming in there, so they got them going and going at a high rate of speed.
Quick now.
Keep going, Hannah, keep going.
Turn.
Looks like them horses are kind of locked on to Hannah, and she's just gonna keep leading them, ain't she?
Looks like. Right on in.
Right on in, around the
Copy
corner.
that.
Here comes the rest of the Cowboys bringing up the back, but they're gonna go right to the pins. First try, man.
Boy. They got him headed in.
They got him headed in.
You couldn't ask for this going better. He's smoother than what this is right here.
When it comes to horses, it's just instinct. I was really confident and I really knew what to do. And I think that really helped me.
Jackson want to go ahead and get ready, get on gear.
Got Cole gonna pick him one out, looks like. Ease him around there and find his spot.
Whoa.
That's a good shot right there. The horse is getting away from him.
Yeah.
Did a good job not to pull on him too much, just kind of hold him up. Juan Carlos gonna pick him one out now.
That's a good loot.
Katie, you're gonna have to snub. I broke my saddle.
Cole handed his rope off to Katie Joe. She brought him in the pen. And they're gonna get it ready to cack one up.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna get it done efficiently, it looks like to me.
Oh, yeah.
The blue team must now saddle the horse and then ride 2 circles around the pen.
He's all right. He's gonna be right there. He's not bad. I bridled him on the ground, standing right where you are.
Cole's in a good spot, try to keep him from going.
Go ahead.
Getting back and rearing back.
We gotta come on. We gotta get Lonnie in here.
Oh. Jackson's riding the first horse, and Lonnie will ride the second.
See if I'll let you go
Look at him. He got his foot in the stirrup.
He's got them 30 feet.
Gonna find him a spot.
He's in there.
He's on. He ain't going nowhere.
No.
Go ahead. Fatty, go to the left.
It don't matter which way we
Well,
go.
I know, but he ain't in no bind. He ain't in no bind that way. Throw him the rope. Throw him the rope. Just throw it down. Bring him here. I'll snap it. Bring him here.
Cole's staying right where? Cole's gonna.
Get out of the way. It's okay.
Yeah. All right, he's coming. Hey, loose. Go.
We got him moving now. Got him moving. Thinking about it a little buck, but gonna be pretty smooth.
Hey, y'all get him saddled, boys. Come on.
Hey, let's go gather some booze.
There they go. That's
I was
one.
gonna say there's one right there, boys. Looking good. Need
Looking
one
good.
more. Stay back, Cole. Good. Just little swaths right there. Take two. Go back to that gate. Back to that gate. You're almost there.
Yes, sir. We just got what we want. We're good, y'all. We're moving. Ooh, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Good
He's
job.
done.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about. Did you see that? Did you? Woo!
That's good with that one. Good job. Get you another colt in here.
Who we got riding the next colt?
Lonnie, I believe.
Toss it one more time, bud.
Lonnie really should have had that saddle on by now.
As we're already done, I'm taking the bid out, and I look up, and Lonnie's over the fence. He's hesitant. He seems scared.
Stand on the ground and saddle him.
Yeah, that's right. Get down in there with him. I think Lonnie could have been a little bit more aggressive saddling that horse, but I mean, that's self-preservation. Get down in there so you're not reaching.
Move. I've been in.
Whoa.
Lonnie's just taking too much time. I mean, he was a little timid, like he was a little nervous. And, you know, at the end of the day, We can't stand for it. We can't have that. You need to get that thing settled, get on him, and let's go.
Did Cole just jump on Lonnie's horse?
We were saddling the horse and Cole comes running up to help and Cole just slapped up on him and took advantage of it while he could. You don't do that, you're breaking code, you're breaking ethics. I mean, that was a team effort.
They got Lonnie's saddle on that colt there. I don't know if that was the way they planned it out, but Cole, you know, he just jumped on there and they're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
I had no desire to ride a bucking horse, but if we lose, I mean, Lonnie's the one that held us up. I mean, you're on a team, we're under a time clock. Let's get it finished.
Whenever you tell me. You got him?
I'm ready, unsnap him.
I don't know if that colt outweighs Cole much.
One more round, big guy.
Heck yeah, he's gonna ride around nice.
There's one revolution.
That's one revolution. One more, boys.
Keep him going. Keep him going.
Keep him going. Heck,
Keep him going.
he'll go a couple
Keep
more.
him
He
going.
looks good. Man,
All right, he's done.
Time, hands up, hands up.
Time. All right, y'all done.
Hey, guys, that was better than yesterday or the day before.
I don't think you could have gone any smoother than that. I really don't.
Blue team, thought y'all did a good job.
Yes, sir,
We
we
were
appreciate
proud
it.
of you, and we'll see you in the arena at sundown, and somebody from the losing team's gonna go home.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Dang right, y'all. I mean.
Coming up.
That could have gone a lot smoother if he would have just shut his mouth and listened for a minute.
I had the whole thing under control the whole time.
Better check yourself, because I'm not playing, kid. You're low man on the totem pole.
Okay, so we want to divide and conquer, maybe Tyler and I
We're
roll
gonna
them.
need a lead horse, like they're not gonna be
No,
like
first
that.
up, let's not
Yes,
do a bunch
we
of
need to
chatter. Morgan is from big country where they have horse roping competitions. She needs to do that. Morgan knows her stuff when it comes to the horse roping deal. She's from that kind of country. And I think those younger kids like Tyler really need to listen and take direction a little better. Just ease
Are
them
you guys
around there
all
and get
on
them pinned.
Geldings?
Yeah, I want a gelding.
They might follow me on this mare a little better. Like if one person kind of is up on point too, so that way they turn them when we get to that other deal, so they don't shoot off into the other
Yeah,
pasture.
for sure.
I mean, we all know what we're doing. I feel like I'm a leader on this team as far as knowing horsepower. My family raises over 100 head of American quarter horses. I feel like I'm really knowledgeable in this challenge. I feel like I want to be one of those people that steps up, voices my opinion, and throws my loop at the first horse we think we need.
All right, green team, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Clock starts now. Let's ride.
You want me to trot out kind of in front of them? You guys kind of swing to them. We'll see if they'll follow me.
Hey, bud.
Looks like Morgan's taking the lead this time.
Got the rest of the crew going behind to get them headed the right direction. They're kind of spread out right here.
Yeah.
Starting out, it'll be good to see if they can get them put
Yeah.
together right here.
They got them on both sides of that pond.
I don't want
Let's see what's going to happen here.
About that little sorrel right there in the back. Head up high.
Or you want to get around the pond?
Yeah, I got you. I'm good. I'm headed that way.
Let's see if they're gonna lock on to Morgan. She's out where they did, but I don't think they've seen her yet. I don't think they're locked on yet. Morgan took control and had a game plan.
Yeah, she pretty much taking charge of the thing, and looks like she's worked harder than anybody has.
Yeah, she's busted her tail on this deal.
Here we go.
She needs to get that gate.
Right up, Jen, right up.
Yeah.
I tell them to slow them down.
Slow him down.
This team didn't send anyone ahead to open the gate.
Come on, kid.
See, these boys here, they're way behind.
Way behind. They didn't
Laura,
even-
Tyler, all of them.
Got Hunter cutting through the traps, or through the trees, see if he can find the right spot to cut them off. Looks like they're gonna go, though.
Yeah.
Whoa, Ora and his horse just took a bad spill into that swamp.
I took a hard fall in the pond. At first, I thought the first step was just marsh, but the next step, it was too late. I screwed up again, like, second screw up. So, just done. Easy, buddy.
You all right, Ora?
Yeah, I'm good.
Morgan's not gonna make it to the gate in time.
Oh, they got a little
We're gonna
rut
have to
row up
hold
there.
them,
Didn't get
guys.
the gate open on time. Now they're gonna have to find them.
Nice and easy.
Hey, we got him.
Morgan, you're gonna have to wait up in that gate hole a little bit so they see you.
I'm waiting.
They got them cornered back up there. John Paul did a good job.
Come on, kids. Woo.
Now they're going through the gate.
Oh, they're
Morgan
going-
gets
Good
them
eye.
caught and turned.
Good job, guys. All right, let's turn them.
Head
They've
over.
got them all out now.
They got them pinched back up tight. Got them together again.
Head to them, they'll follow you.
Now let's see. Is Jennifer gonna get ahead of them?
No.
No. We got Tyler going here. Maybe Tyler's going to lead them in. That boy, there goes Jennifer.
Jennifer, she's riding up.
That was a good job waiting and holding. Now if they can get them bent around to the pins.
Watch the corner.
Tyler's done good leading them the whole way. He's had a good spot. They're going to find it now. Come on, Tyler. There we go. There they found the hole.
That one was kind of a bad hip, and then that little chestnut to the left. My read was that we should pick the horses that are smaller, a little lighter framed, a little lighter bone, because when you're on a time deal, a time crunch, those are the best ones to pick.
Morgan's got a rope up.
Someone want to get the route?
Yeah, girl.
All right, Morgan roped her horse.
Left turn. Morgan's got her snag. Watch out.
Now it's Tyler's turn to rope one of these colts.
Good Houlihan, good job with his rope right there, ride his horse up. Man, that was a good job roping right there.
Yes, it was.
You want? Hey, get that gate for me, Jen, so I can start working on it.
Watch out. I can't. We can go right through here. Hey, guys, let's go right through here. Right through here. Don't take a chance turning that colt.
Come on,
Where's
get the
that
gate
side?
then, Jen. I'm kind of busy.
Tyler went to take that colt outside the pen into the round pen. I felt like that was a huge mistake. Why not use the lane? That's what it's made for. I really think we ought to just snub him up between us, get the saddle on him, and get him roped. You know, when we got the colt in the round pen, he wouldn't get him snubbed up on a short line. Like, let's get something accomplished. Get him up there close to your horse. Tight rope, short rope.
Get him snubbed up and get him held, yes, sir.
Get a hold of him.
I wanted to use that flag. Are you
Absolutely.
all right?
Well, they're going to need help catching another one or getting her.
Go with the flag.
I'll flag him a little bit.
He's pretty responsive, Jason.
Kind of get him.
He's pretty.
Get him ready for a saddle.
Easy.
He's really wanting to learn.
Morgan's got his other colts caught over there. They got him back cornered up. Or needs to be getting him saddled.
Or just kind of walking around.
Yeah, since he took that spill over there on the wash coming over, yeah, he slowed way down.
Y'all get him close as you can.
Tight rope, short rope.
There, Jennifer's in a good spot. They're gonna get him saddled.
Yeah.
Get that back.
Undo his cinches so we can get it all from this side.
He's gonna buck so a little bit. So we'll let him buck out, or her, whatever it is.
Oh, get a hold.
Whoa, easy.
Sorry, she's all right. You know, getting on a young horse is kind of bronky like that. It just has your blood pumping, like you're full of energy. You want to just ride.
You ready?
Stay on, JP. Let's just get 2 laps.
All right, that started.
Whoop. Stay in the middle, cowboy. Stay in the middle, cowboy. Stay in the middle.
No touching, John Paul.
Okay, we gotta start over, guys. Helpers can't touch anything. We'll start it there.
Stay on, JP.
Good, JP.
Keep riding, boy. Keep riding, boy. Keep riding, boy.
In the middle.
Keep riding.
All right, that's one.
Keep riding.
You got it. You got it. One more. Come on. You got it.
Boy. All right, boy.
Is that good?
No,
No, you
not
gotta
yet.
make it a little bit further, buddy.
We good?
Okay.
That's 2.
That's 2.
Yeah, that was good. All right, let's get another horse in here.
Grab it and pull it tight
Let me
again.
pull it tighter. Let me pull it tighter.
I know I'm getting on one of those horses, and I want to make sure the judges can see that those 2 laps that we got to make, mine don't bobble.
You want me to pony you for a minute?
We got a cowboy ready, Mash. She's hat down, step aboard. Let's see how it goes.
You got this, Hunter.
Hold on,
Hunter.
He doesn't have his seat yet.
Gotta turn him loose.
All right, they got him like they want. Cut him loose.
All right, get in the range and let's get going.
No. Take your time.
Now they got him going. Stay back, give him a little room.
There you go, Hunter.
Good job,
You got
Hunter.
this.
Good job.
Good job. There's one circle. Hunter's gonna get him pushed out right
You're
now.
almost there,
They're gonna make it the second
Hunter's done a
circle right
good
here.
job right there. There it is.
That's 2 right
All
there.
right, that's 2.
Good job, Hunter.
Nice work, team.
Good job.
Good job, guys.
I got to take the lead today. That was really satisfying. You know, my horse knowledge came through. I'm glad I was paying attention when all my elders were teaching me something. The blue team has hot hands if they did it faster than we did.
All right, come on now. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was
Yes,
fun.
sir. That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Well, I'll see you in the arena at sundown.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Somebody from the losing team will go home.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, one of you's going home. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start with Lonnie.
Yes, sir.
You didn't want to get on that horse?
all you had to do was stop what you were doing and take a little direction.
I had the whole thing under control the whole time.
You did not have him under control.
You should have just worried
Your
about hair
line-
braiding and stay out of our way.
Shut your mouth. Your line was too long. You didn't have the colt snubbed up short enough, and you're trying to go out the gate out here where you could get loose again, when we can go right up a freaking alley and into the round pen.
How about when I was
like
asking?
everybody knows that's common sense.
I'm irritated with Tyler.
Yes, we did get the job completed, but those younger kids like Tyler really need to listen and take direction a little better.
Hey guys, let's go right through here. Right through here. Don't take a chance turning that colt
Come on,
loose
get the gate
outside.
then, Jen. I'm kind of busy.
That could have gone a lot smoother if he would have just shut his mouth and listened for a minute.
I just don't know why you couldn't have let me through the hole and then shut the gate.
Because you were already trying to go out back into the pasture. Like, stop. Like, let's think this through.
I guess I was too busy with the horse to pay attention to the gate.
You better check yourself, because I'm not playing, kid. You're low man on the totem pole.
Says the girl who didn't get her calf tied yesterday.
You know what? Maybe I didn't, but I can go anywhere and get any day job done, and you can't. Because you don't know how to work for a crew. You don't know how to listen to the cow boss. And you better
Are you
figure
the
it
cow
out.
boss?
No, but I'm older, and I have seniority.
You might be older,
better
but
check
you're not my
yourself.
cow boss. She talks to me like I work for her, and she needs to realize that I don't work for her. I'm here to win $50,000 just like you, and if you keep mouthing like that, I don't think you're gonna be around long enough to win the $50,000. We're competing against each other, is that right?
Absolutely. But when we're on a team together, it's to get the job done.
I respect that, but you're not my boss.
Well, I know you're not nervous for tonight.
I am nervous because as a team player with y'all, you know, I'm at fault the same way as all of y'all.
Right. What about you, Fatty?
I mean, I'm a little nervous, and I'm always nervous.
You think they got us, or you think we're good?
I actually think we beat them, you know, because I say this over and over again, but our communication is what helps us out.
If the green team beat us, well then somebody from our team's going home. It'd have to be Lonnie, but I'm not sure. You know, I mean, I hadn't really seen him excel in any one thing.
I think it's gonna be a pretty tight race. I don't think we're far off. If we lost, it's not very far.
You know, I kind of beat myself up a little bit when I endoed in the pond.
What do you do, though?
But by the time I got up, I helped push the horses through that gate. Right now, I'm afraid that the judges will see that I've made a second mistake. You never know how people see stuff, but best case scenario, they're like, hey, that's a tough son buck. He wrecked his horse, got back up, and he made it back to the horses before they even got him out the gate. So it could go both ways. Only person I thought that didn't get off their horse today was Jen.
The only thing she did in our group is yell.
Do you feel confident?
Do you feel
in your performance?
I feel redeemed.
Really?
I feel redeemed.
Really?
I don't think we had any major screw-ups or anything like that. I think more it's just, I'm gonna be on the radar maybe. I definitely don't want to be going home tonight. Like, that would be extremely devastating. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and the thought of going home is it's heart-wrenching.
I'm anxious to see how tonight goes. I hope I don't go home, and I hope I get to show more of my skills. And if the horse thing does come up, I will defend myself, but it's the judges' decisions. We'll just have to see at the end of the night.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Juan Carlos, you had the immunity buckle today, so you just get to watch this thing, but I want to say thank you. You showed up, helped your team out.
Yeah.
You did good, man. Go sit on the fence. You're safe from elimination.
Me winning that first immunity buckle means a lot to me, but at the end of the day, my focus is on helping my team, and hopefully we come out on top and we don't have to worry about it, because sitting on that fence, that's the greatest feeling in the world.
All right, let's get started then. Aura, you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm a little sore. My elbow's a little sore, but other than that, I'm all right.
What happened? What happened?
I was coming up on that pond dam, and there was that little marsh right there, and I had to go through it to get up on the pond dam. But that first step, it was just boggy. Well, the next step was straight water, and he straight endoed. Oh!
You think that might have cost your team some time?
No, sir, because we got up, I hopped back on him. Before we even had the gate open, I was back there pushing them horses through. So I was right back in the game, so.
Well, good. So let's go over here to the blue team. I'm gonna start with Lonnie.
Yes, sir.
When you rode up to the arena here, you unsaddled your horse, which we thought took that to mean you were gonna ride.
Yes, sir.
So didn't end up that way. What happened?
No, sir. Actually, I thought I was supposed to ride the horse that was in here. And I don't know if lines got mixed or maybe I didn't say it loud enough. And Cole showed up to help us. And Cole had the left side of the horse and I had the right. I was trying to unbuckle tack when he showed up.
Okay. I don't need a summary for the whole thing. I'm just trying to figure out, if that was your saddle, why did Cole end up in it? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I was trying to adjust the girt. It wasn't set right. And I didn't, and not only that, I wanted to get the Latigo run through it before I reached under him, especially on a young colt. I didn't want to get kicked at all. And when I turned around, Cole was on him.
To us, it looked like you didn't want on him. I mean, I'll just be honest with you. That's the way it looked to me. It looked like you didn't want to be there.
You didn't want to get on that horse?
You run any bucking horse up, I'll jump on him.
You had the chance, man.
Should have jumped on that one.
If we lose, Lonnie needs to go home.
Well, y'all were given 90 minutes to get this done, and we didn't think that y'all were gonna get it done that fast, either one of you. But y'all worked hard, and we saw some good cowboying today, and it wasn't anywhere close to 90 minutes. Actually, Green Team did it in 25 minutes.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Problem is, Blue Team got it done in 17 minutes.
Dang, we've been second twice. And, you know, to run as far as we did and get it done in 25 minutes is really good. And the other team did it in 17. That's wild.
Maybe if you'd run in front of people, maybe you could run a cloverleaf pattern.
So, Blue Team, you're safe.
You need to be glad we didn't lose, Lonnie.
Y'all can go sit on the fence. You're safe from elimination.
Lonnie looks at me and says, go run a barrel patty. It took everything I had not to just go to him. Lonnie, you're a 5th grader running around with grown-ups. And that took grit. You do have grit. But you're not a cowhand.
All right, Green Team, there's 6 of you here. One of you's going home. All right, Green Team, there's 6 of you here. One of you's going home. Does anybody want to speak up? What went wrong?
A lot of things went wrong. Like Tyler's trying to go out that gate. I'm thinking, let's use the lane into the round pen, make it simpler. That way, God forbid, something happens, he's a little easier to corner up.
I was on this side and I felt like she was trying to be point and the cow boss calling the shots, and quite frankly, it's getting a little bit old.
But the thing of it is, that's where it comes down to ranch cowboys and rodeo cowboys. And that's what you have with Tyler and I.
Well, Morgan, you took the leadership role, it looked to me.
Yes, sir.
And so, did you allocate your manpower, send people where you wanted them to go?
Yes, sir.
Was that you?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you how it went with the Blue Team. They had Juan Carlos on that gate down there. He got the gate open, then he positioned himself out there where when those horses came through, he was gonna make sure that they bent back and came down that fence. Hannah led them right through the gate and they followed her straight into this arena. And the biggest glaring difference that we saw was you didn't have anybody on this gate down here.
Yes, sir.
Now, the problem and the mistake was made right there.
Yes, sir.
Because nobody was sent to this gate.
Yes, sir.
When the Blue Team got to that gate right there, you hot and heavy.
Yes, sir.
They were wide open. That's when the wheels came off right there.
That was my fault.
Yes, sir.
You just said it, Morgan.
It was my fault.
It was your fault.
I knew better.
Unfortunately, you're not the ultimate cowboy. So, gather your personals and hit the trail.
Thank you very
We
much.
appreciate it. Thank you, Johnny.
Wow. That did not see that coming.
Yeah.
I gave it my best. And you know, I stepped out there today and put myself on the line. When you're gonna put yourself out there, that's what's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna cut someone's cinch, you know? I made the mistake, I made the call, and I'm gonna own up to it. Did it work out the way I thought it would? No, but I did everything to the best of my ability. I'm still gonna hold my head high. I'm not gonna go home and have to explain myself to anyone I know. And also for anyone that's a woman in agriculture, and especially in cowboying, like, don't quit. Like, you're gonna get kicked, but that comes with the job. It's definitely worth it in the end.
Probably wasn't a popular decision. Let me hear it.
I think that just made us weaker right there.
Me too.
Big time.
Honestly, I believe Aura deserves to go home. It's already been 2 times that we've really needed him, and he hasn't been there. Morgan, she's just such a sweetheart and real humble person and true cowgirl.
That's the thing about this competition. When you put yourself out there in a leadership role, it's dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Because when you're the one that gives everybody the plan, you know, unless somebody really messes up, the burden's gonna be on you. Now, I take this really seriously. I want this game to be as fair as it can be. I want the cream to rise to the top. So we're not gonna shuffle the whole deck, but Cole, I think you've been pretty much carrying that team over there. Let's see how they do without you now.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown.
Losing Cole is a shocker, you know. I wouldn't say he carried the whole team, but he dang sure was some muscle behind it. And we just, right now, this is the time when everybody needs to buckle down and not have spats like tonight. We all need to get along and work together.
Y'all did a good job today. You really did, all of you. Got to get up and do it again tomorrow, though.
Yes, sir.
See you in the morning.
Yes, sir. See ya.
Sir, thank you. In the elimination pin, Lonnie mentioned something to me. Something about go run a barrel pattern or something. But I didn't know exactly what he said. And right then was not the place to ask and start something like that. So the moment we got back to camp, I addressed it because that's what you do. Hey, Missouri, what did you say to me right before we went and walked up? I didn't know what was said, and we couldn't talk about it. And I'm coming straight to you.
Okay. Well, here's your answer.
What'd you say?
I said, take your little pony.
Brother.
And run a barrel pattern then.
You are riding the sorriest animal here. The sorriest.
Looks like the best to me.
You've been doing this all your life, or you just start?
Oh, man, that's right. I can run a barrel pattern.
Brother, who gives a rat's behind about barrel racing? The only thing I like about barrel racing are the pretty women doing it. That's it, period. I'm here to win, and you are a farmer, and this is a cowboy world. You called this place a farm. This ain't no farm.
Jackson's Jackson. There's no way around that. I'm not going to pick a fight with the guy. It's not worth my time, or effort, or energy. He's just going to be him, and I'm going to be me.
I think you're scared.
And how about we just go at it?
All right, okay.
No, not like that. Not like that.
He talking about the
I'm
competition.
talking about like this.
Dude, I've been going at it since the moment I got here. I don't know if you've noticed.
Actually, no.
I don't like you, and the first time we lose, you will go home.
Me and Jackson are gonna go head to head. There is no doubt in my mind that is my toughest competition, and there is no doubt in his mind that I'm his toughest competition, or he wouldn't have started this to begin with. I'm gonna take 150%, and I'm gonna cram it right at him.
We're gonna finish here. Shake my hand.
I done got nothing against you, buddy.
Likewise, I don't either. But I'm gonna beat you.
We'll see. Absolutely.
You bet. Now I'm gonna enjoy the night.